So I haven't really had a lot of time to make any videos lately, as you all probably noticed, so I'm gonna start filming while I'm just doing my stuff. So I have a few moments to get ready before I go out tonight. I thought I'd just do a little recap on my life. So my life has been fulfilled with being busy the past while. I started a new job not too long ago, so that's been going really well. Super busy. I recently adopted my puppy. For all of you who've been following me on Facebook, I did adopt my dog and he is so cute. I had Reed record us at the airport when we went to go pick him up. He had such a long trip. He flew from Mexico to Seattle, and then they drove from Seattle to Abbotsford, BC, where he waited overnight at the airport, and then he flew to Calgary the next day. So he had a very long trip. When we went to go pick him up at the airport, he was in this warehouse that was just loud with airplanes, and there he was in his little tiny carrier, just looking out the window, just looking at us. So it was so cute. Okay, well, here's the video from when I went to go pick him up. This is our first time meeting Pepper. We're here, I guess.
Hi, Pepe.
Oh, Munchkin. You do have a call and a leash. Okay, I'll just bring her right down.
What a day.
We finally got Pepe.
Okay. Look how hungry he is.
Yeah.
Starving, so I'll feel better once I have this.
This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype. Say that for the black and white. Try twice as hard in a map is not good. Here they come again to jack my style. That's alright.
Oh, there it goes.
I found a martyr in my bed tonight. Stopped my bones from wondering just why, who am I?
We're gonna make it official with this official tag. Come here, Pepe. Come here, bud. Here, sit. Good boy.
Some nights I always win.
He's so adorable. So it's been forever. I've missed so many weeks, so many topics. What did I miss? Oh, I missed the home tour thing. Okay, well, do you guys want a quick tour of my house? I'll give you a quick tour of my house. There we go. Okay, so this is my bathroom. I'm obsessed with really fancy towels, so this is my bathroom, and I have all these cool little things up here. I went a little overboard on the damask patterns, so as you can see, my pretty black chandelier. And I don't think I have enough colognes and perfumes. What do you think? Yeah. Do any of you have like a thing that you just collect a lot of? Like I collect a lot of underwear and a lot of cologne. Because I like to get creative and like mix and match them. So this might make me sound like a cheap whore, but this is Mariah Carey. So a few squirts of this, and then on top of it, a little bit of Lady Gaga. I'm not even kidding you, pure sex. Try it. And look who it is! This is Pepe! Everyone say hi, Pepe! Okay, so this is my living room. It looks a little different because I had to lift up all my carpets, only because of this guy. My favorite part of my entire house is my fireplace mantle right here that I found at an antique store before I moved in. I'm in love with it. It is so beautiful. Yeah, so that's my favorite thing in my house, if anyone cares to know. And I just bought a piano because I'm gonna start playing piano again. Okay, let's give it a shot. Anyway, that's my piano. This is my kitchen. I just picked up some pumpkins. 'Tis the season. trying to think what's interesting. I've lived here like 6 months and I have not filled a single frame in my house. It all still has like these things in it. Oh, except for this one. This is my grandma. That's my grandma. Isn't she pretty? And yeah, nothing there either. And what's down here? I think you guys have already seen this, but this is like my office. Again, I took up all the carpets and I barricade this with all this junk because he still pees on carpet, but there's all my carpets. Okay, and a little beef to pick with every one of you on the channel who did your impersonations of Chris Mateo. Thank you to every one of you for making me look like the biggest alcoholic ever. Every single one of you had like a bottle of wine and like, Jesus, I'm not that bad. I just like a glass of wine after work just to relax and unwind. I mean, sometimes a glass turns into a bottle or two, but I mean, it's okay. Red wine's good for the heart, right? I haven't told anyone this, kind of embarrassing, but since I moved in, of course I live with a roommate and I have friends over quite often, but since I moved in, I haven't taken any bottles back to the bottle depot yet. Do you want to see how many bottles we have? Oh, and shout out to Michael. Here's my juke. We're car buddies. Me and Mike have the same car. He has a black one, and I have my pretty little pearl white one. So these are all of my wine bottles. And it continues. And both these boxes are full. And so is that bag. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. Oh, cheers! I don't want to do impersonations of everyone because I feel that they'd be really awful, and I just know. I'm merely doing this to prove a point and make fun of all of you. Clearly. So this week everyone's talking about homosexuality and religion. Everyone so far has just, mentioned some incredibly awesome points on the matter. My family growing up, we were never religious. My mom, same as Dawn's family, basically kind of we didn't really go to church growing up, so it was just kind of like, when you're old enough, same thing, like I was never baptized, and of course my parents left it up to me, so when I was 16, I decided I wanted to get baptized. I mean, not because I'm religious, but only because everyone else in my family was baptized. Everyone's already kind of said my own opinion. I mean, we all share basically the same opinion, where you should just be allowed to be who you want to be. As far as religion goes, I mean, believe in whatever you want to believe, and same as what Dawn said, don't push your religion on anyone else, just as, I just agree that you shouldn't, press your religion on anybody. It should be a personal thing, and whatever you choose to believe in is what you believe in, and you know what, it's, that's just how I became really close to a certain religion when I dated my ex-boyfriend. I was with my ex-boyfriend for a couple of years, and he grew up in a very Mormon family, and I remember when his family first found out about him being gay, they actually found a letter that I wrote to him that he duct taped underneath his dresser, and somehow they found it. Regardless, they weren't very supportive at the beginning. They actually said that they were going to take him to a Mormon psychologist to turn him back to being straight. And I have a lot of respect for him only because he really stood up for himself. He stood up for what he believed in. He stood up for basically who he was, and that was really special to see, because even though his family was just hounding him to, this is not okay, he just stuck it out, and it was awesome to see. Basically, as time went on, his family got to know me, and they got to see that I was a pretty good guy, and, they really realized it wasn't that bad, that bad of a thing, and it was kind of like, we understand it's a religion, and, you know, his mom even pulled me aside and was like, we're grateful that you came into our lives, and, you know, you're kind of like a member of the family now. I go over every weekend for dinner, and, you know, everyone accepted me, and this is coming from the strictest of Mormon families, and I was invited over for dinner almost every weekend. So, you know, this whole thing about, like, you know, religion and, you know, not okay to be gay, well, I think I live firsthand that I somehow got an entire Mormon family to accept me, and I'm talking about grandma, grandpa, you know, cousins, aunts, uncles, like everyone got to know me, and they liked me, and they accepted me, and they, most importantly, accepted him, and to me that was really important and really special to see that, you know, that family could accept their kid. And, you know, basically for a while he stopped going to church, and of course he had a lot of younger siblings, and at that point, you know, his family's like, you know, the kids are asking why you are not going to church. So, you know, I thought it was really special how, because his family accepted him, that he still decided to go to church, you know, in support of all his brothers and sisters and his family. So, you know, it really worked out really well, because everyone kind of really learned how to support one another, and it was really special to see. So, you know, that's only going to touch on that subject, but it was really special to see. I personally believe that you should just be who you want to be, believe what you want to believe in, be nice to everybody, love everybody, be kind, respectful. That's just how I live my life, you know? I find I have amazing people in my life. I cut out everyone who gives me any kind of trouble, any kind of bullshit, you know, anyone that hurts me, and I feel that I'm surrounded by wonderful people, and, you know, that was just by choice, and I just choose to push those away who tend to push negative things on me, and, you know, that being, you know, other religions who don't agree with my lifestyle, or people that don't respect me or what I believe in. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm atheist, same thing. I feel atheist is a derogatory term. I just have my own beliefs, and, you know, my beliefs are friendships, family, and, you know, I believe that stands for a lot. Anyway, that's my rant. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys on Wednesday, okay? See you later. And I love Lady Gaga lipstick, by the way. I don't know, that's super gay, but whatever.